Hi and welcome to the Felt Hub. Today I am going to show you how to make all of these with just one felting needle. It's a really short tutorial, only about 5 minutes, where you just learn the simple basics of what felting needles you need to get you started on your needle felting journey. So we'll get in there. Welcome into the Felt Hub. Thanks for joining me. It's great to have you here. Please feel free to ask me anything you want in the comments, especially if you're new and you're lacking a bit of confidence and you don't know how to get started. Ask me anything you want. If you want to know something a little bit more detailed, again, feel free to throw a question into the comments and I will get back to you. Okay, so today we're just going to talk very quickly about what you need to get started with felting needles. And really, I have two felting needles in my box all the time, and they're the same two that I've been using since 2013. Not the same two needles, obviously I've changed them, but the same size of needle. Now it can get very complicated with needles, but it doesn't need to be. The finer the needle, the higher the number. So in my box I have, to get things started, a good all-rounder, a good all-purpose needle, say something that you could create this complete hair from, is a 38 star. You will hear other people telling you that they use a different number, a different size, but I can only tell you about my experience, and I've been doing this for 10 plus years. So this is a 38 star needle, and as you can see, there's not much flexibility in that, and that's good because it makes it a robust needle. It's not going to break easily and it's going to last, and that can get your work started, and for most projects it can complete the work, which is what it can do with this hair from start to finish, completed with just one 38 star felting needle. And then the other one I would recommend that you have in your box is a 40 star or triangular felting needle. Now you can see how much movement we've got on that. So this is much more prone to breakage. So you have to be more careful with this. This is not for starting your projects. This is for finishing touches. So if you had something like this fox here with all these details in the eyes, then that is what you would use your finer felting needle for, because what it does is it stops the needle from pushing any of this work that you've already completed back into the project. It's quite delicate needle, so it doesn't damage what you've already created. Whereas if you were using a coarser needle, which is the good all-rounder, then that would maybe disturb some of your work. But that, these kind of details you'll get to when you've done a few projects and you're a little bit more confident. So 38, good robust needle, good all-rounder, completes most projects from start to finish. I mean, that can include the mushroom we have here, the sheep, this lovely little needle felted song thrush brooch, to the hair, and the Jack Russells. Most projects can be done from start to finish, and for those finer details use something like the 40 star or triangle. And then the third one I want to mention, because it is quite popular now, is a spiral needle. And the reason it's called a spiral is because it's a spiral in shape. And again, that is a popular needle, and that is a good all-rounder as well. And that comes in the different sizes, so a 38 being more robust and a 40 being finer. Needles start from around 36 and go up to 42. There are some other needles, but again, I'll get into that in a more detailed tutorial. So that's what you need to know about felting needles. I'll pop some information in the links below where you can find out more, and also I've got a great in-depth written tutorial with guides and charts and infographics on my blog that you can have free access to. Put the links down there, so if you really want to get down to the sort of nuts and bolts of felting needles, then that is there for you to read and download and print and do with as you wish. So thanks so much for joining me, and happy felting.